EdgeOnAir.com. It's me, KP, from the Friday Afternoon Fix. I'm here with the guys from Fireship. We got Nick, Ben, Brad, and Aaron. I understand you guys have some really big plans for the next week or so. Tell us about the trip to LA.
What?
Well, we won the. Can I mention them here? Okay. We won Pacific Sunwear's contest. It was a National Battle of the Bands contest, and they're flying us out to LA. We're going to be on Fuel TV, their show, The Daily Habit, and then we're going to be recording with Keith Armstrong, who's worked with Dave Matthews Band, Paramore, Rise Against, Green Day. Yeah, I mean, he's awesome. And then we'll be playing shows in LA, the Viper Room and such, and honestly just having a really, really, really good time in LA.
Yeah, Hollywood is a really big deal for any rock band. You guys have any special plans while you're out there other than playing, recording, that kind of thing?
We're keeping busy. We're trying to jam-pack our schedule as much as we can. But besides, like the shows and the recording and the, TV performance and everything, I think if we do all that successfully, we'll be very happy.
Can I see Bill Cosby's star on the Walk of Fame? Can we make that happen?
No plans to hook up with any Hollywood starlets. I hear Sandra Bullock is actually looking for a new dude. So, what about you, Aaron?
Are you serious? Wait, she is?
Good to call. Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into that here. I'm not gonna get into Sandra Bullock. Hey, Nick's got something to say.
Sandra, if you're watching.
All right. Now, you guys are actually all over the country. I understand you guys were recently at South by Southwest. How fun was that?
We did a grueling 18-hour, 19-hour drive after a show on Friday to play on Saturday down to Texas. So it was, I'm surprised we made it back because it was a lot of driving, a lot of night driving, and a lot of people falling asleep. Not behind the wheel, thank God.
All right, so let's talk about the music. Your debut album, Paper Tigers, now available. You can actually hear the track Fernandea?
Fernandea, yeah.
Fernandea, all right. Okay, you can actually hear that track on the EdgeOnAir.com. How long did the album take you guys to make?
Well, we started writing it in, I guess it was like April, May of last year, and then we started recording it periodically for a while, and we worked on it for a very long time. I'll put it that way.
Right, so you guys get along pretty well in the studio?
Yeah. It was, writing as a new band is always a challenging thing. We figured out how to work together, and we're very happy with the end product.
Okay. So you guys have a primary songwriter in the band, or do you guys all kind of collaborate on the lyrics and things like that?
Lyrically, whatever. As a singer, I'll handle the lyrics for the most part. But as a band, it's actually a really unique setup where all four of us are involved in the writing process. So it's definitely a very collaborative effort, which is definitely difficult. And I wouldn't recommend it for most bands because I think most bands, I don't know, it's a lot of work, but it sounds awesome in the end, I think, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So. Good.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about the things that kind of inspire your lyrics?
The lyrics for this particular album, all the songs tie together, and it's kind of more of a. You ever had a dream like when you're at school, but it's not your actual school, but you know it's your school?
Right.
Okay, but there's like no details involved.
Right.
That's kind of this idea of the album. It's kind of this gestalt idea where it kind of involves. If you read the lyrics, I think you'll get a good idea for it, but it's not really a detail-driven plot line. It's more of a feeling.
Okay. So you guys have been playing in and around Chicago for a few years now. How did you meet each other? How long have you been playing together?
The three of us, me, Ben, and Brad, we have known each other since high school and played in bands on and off for the last 10 years. It's kind of one of those things where the three of us were in a band before this, and that band broke up, and we just decided that we wanted to kind of go a different route genre-wise, but stay together. And we were looking to bring in somebody just to nail vocals and kind of take over the front man. And Ben just happened to know Nick through a band that he played in called the Alea Conscious for a little while, and so he came in, jammed out the songs, and it meshed amazingly. So,
of all the venues you've played in the area, what would you say was like the best one to play?
I think, I don't want to speak for everybody, but my favorite was House of Blues in Chicago. We played with a bunch of great bands, Seosin, Inner Party System, POS, and Alaska, and it was incredible. It was the most fun I think we've had as a band so far.
Okay. Now, I've actually heard your rendition of Man in the Mirror. You can actually check out that video on their MySpace. It's myspace.com/thefireship, spelled just like it sounds. And you can check out that video. Now, is Michael Jackson a big influence on you guys, or what?
Actually, Brad should answer that question.
Yeah. Brad.
Ironically, I think it is kind of an influence on us. I mean, it's not guitar-driven music by any means, but it's something that we all dig, which is kind of a weird thing. But, I mean, our influences go from anywhere from, like, Yanni to Michael Jackson to, Phil Collins to, just things that you wouldn't normally think of for a typical rock band.
So let's talk a little bit about the future. What is on the horizon for Fireship?
Well, we're going to get back in the studio or start trying to write again after this EP is put out. We're ready to get in the studios, keep playing some shows, do this whole PacSun thing and see how that plays out. There's also a management deal involved in that and some PR campaigns, so they're going to be pushing us, to different, I don't know exactly where they're going to push us.
We don't even really know exactly what's going on because there's just so much. It's a whirlwind. It's going to be awesome. As far as shows are concerned, though, we're playing April 28th at the Deer Hunter and Felix Copa at Subterranean in Chicago, so any Chicago fans should definitely come out for that.
Okay, so before we take off here, anything special you'd like to say to our listeners at theedgeonair.com, where you guys are the featured artist of the week this coming week. So anything special to say to those people?
Thank you. Definitely call into the Edge and request us, the Fireship.
Definitely. Thank you very much to Nick, Aaron, Brad, and Ben from the Fireship. If you couldn't make it out to see them tonight, they're going to be back in Chicago on April 28th at the Subterranean with Deer Hunter and the Felix Copa. Make sure to turn into theedgeonair.com, text radio to 48510 to become an Edge Insider. We'll tell you all of our secrets. Thanks once again to the guys from Fireship. You guys had a great show. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.